In this lecture, let us discuss about parts of speech tagging. This is one of the most fundamental tasks in natural language processing, which involves assigning a specific grammatical category to each word in a sentence. And these categories typically includes noun, verbs, or adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and even other linguistic classes that help in parsing and understanding the text. And POS tagging helps in identifying the syntactic structure of a sentence. It enables understanding how words relate to one another within a sentence. We have common POS tags. So this POS tagging system typically includes set of tags that classify words based on their syntactic role. The Pentry Bank tag set is one of the most widely used POS tag set, and here you can see some tags which comes under this Pentry POS tag set. So first one is noun. Again, these are different categories which comes under this nouns. So this NN, it represents a singular noun. Best example for this is dog. So if you want to represent a plural noun, then the notation is NNS. And here proper noun singular comes under this category. Third one NNP. Proper noun plural means NNPS. So you can see examples for every category. The second one is verbs. So base form verb is VB. A best example is run. And if you want to represent past tense verb, then the notation for this that is VBD. Example is run. So if it is either a present participle or any gerund, then notation is VBG. Similarly, past participle verb means VBN. Then non-third person singular present. It is represented with VBP. And third person singular present means VBZ. Then adjectives. So simple adjective can be JJ. Example is beautiful. Second, we have comparative adjectives denoted with JJR. Example is better. Then superlative adjective is represented with JJS. And we have set of adverbs. So a simple adverb is represented with RB, comparative one with RBR, and superlative adverb with RBS. And prepositions. It's like in, on, after. So all of them they fall under this preposition, and the notation represented and the notation used here is in. And all the pronouns like he, she, they falls under this personal pronoun represented with PRP. Then possessive pronouns like his or hers are represented with PRP dollar. Then conjunctions like and, but, they fall under this coordinating conjunction denoted with CC. And words like although, because, they fall under subordinating conjunction represented with IN. And the words like the, and, they fall under determiners, and the notation is DT. There are various techniques for performing POS tagging which range from rule based methods to statistical models and modern deep learning approaches as well. So, if you consider this first one, rule based method, in rule based tagging, set of handcrafted rules is applied to assign POS tags. And the rules are often based on patterns of word sequences and contextual information. Say, for example, if any word ends with ing, it is considered as a verb in the present participle form. So, best example is running, right? Verb in present participle. Similarly, if a word follows a determiner, like the dog. So, here dog follows a determiner. Then, in that case, we can say that that particular word is a noun. This rule based POS tagging is very simple to implement and explain, and it even works well for highly controlled text also. But the problem is it cannot handle ambiguous or unseen words effectively. Then, if you take this statistical model, so these methods use probabilistic models to tag words based on their likelihood of occurring in the specific context. These models are trained on large corpora to predict the correct POS tag based on patterns found in the data. So here if you take a hidden Markov model. So this is again a common statistical approach for POS tagging that models sequence of words as a hidden process, where the hidden state corresponds to a POS tag and the observed state corresponds to a word. Similarly, we have other method called CRF, which is conditional random field. So this is again a more advanced statistical model that takes into account the entire sequence of words to predict the POS tag for each word in the sequence. And third one is machine learning based POS tagging. In recent years, these machine learning models, particularly supervised learning models, have become popular for POS tagging. So these models they use labeled training data, that means with words and their corresponding POS tags to learn patterns and classify unseen words. So, if you take support vector machines or random forests, they are considered as examples for traditional classifiers that can be used for POS tagging. And if you take neural networks like recurrent neural networks, they have even gained popularity due to their ability to model sequences effectively. Let us see one example for this POS tagging. Say, for example, the sentences, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So, let us try to implement this tagging with the help of Pentry Bank POS tags. So here you can see the words in their corresponding POS tags. So take the word the. So the is nothing but determiner. So tag assigned to that is DT. And if you take words like quick, brown, lazy, so they are nothing but the adjectives. So you need to assign JJ POS tag to those words. Then next word is fox. So find out any other, check if there are any other nouns in the sentence. So fox is a noun as well as dog is a noun. So here NN is the tag assigned to both the words. Then jumps. So jumps is verb that is the third person singular present, right? So it should be represented with VBZ. Next over. So over is a preposition. So here the tag assigned to over is IN. And again the is common, so it is a determiner.